Hey guys, how's it going? So, we guessed that there would be a update coming, and we got another newsletter here. And let's go ahead. Before we get into everything else, you probably saw something shiny that I just scrolled past. But real quick, going to talk about the PVE. If you haven't done the current PVE, go do that now. I repeat, go do the current PVE if you haven't done that already. Get the rewards. There's 9 tokens there. If you haven't got them done, find some friends, message somebody, if I'm streaming, find me in chat, just message in chat. We'll try to get some kind of group together and get people through whatever they need. Message in Discord. We've got the Discord too. Again, that'll be in the description. Go ahead and plug right there. But go ahead, hop in, message in the GBO2 chat, or again, find me on Discord. If I got some free time at that time, you've got pretty much 24 hours to get that done if you haven't got it done, and then the rewards will be changing to whatever the new one is with this. So again, if you haven't got your PVE done, get that done ASAP. You've got pretty much 24 hours, and then if you don't have those rewards, they'll be replaced with new ones, which the good thing is that means we got at least 9 tokens should be coming tomorrow with the update. And yeah, we'll get into exactly what those are here in a little bit. Yo guys, real quick, Magnum and Post here. Something that's really important that I think should also be at the beginning of the video that I kind of missed when I was reading the rest of it. I kind of just figured this was a lot of blah stuff and things, Zaku IV kicking it off, whatever. But this line right here, in order to help newcomers by this problem, so whilst we help mobile suits should I operate, which mobile suit should I operate to help with this problem, recommended mobile suits for new pilots will be displayed feature will be added. Also, the number of mobile suits that new recruits can exchange at the DP window will be increased. More than 60. Are they finally doing the crunch? I hope that's what this means. I guess we'll know tomorrow at the update, but I really hope that's what this means. This could be huge. Moving on. But anyway, they talk about a little bit here at the beginning. Cool stuff and things. But here's the big bulk of it right here. What everybody has been waiting for. What is going to be the suit that they actually bring in for the spring event and around the Golden Week kind of thing. And to kick it off, we are going with the Zaku IV, looks like. So yeah, pretty cool. Now the one thing I would like to point out is it says IP right there next to it. Meaning possibly we're going to get a general or a support version of this in the future. That would be amazing. So really cool if we somehow have I like my Dom Nomides. Pretty cool. Would like to have a support version of this with the giant axe. Yes, please. Obviously on supports, it's a meme, but I would love to see kind of a supporty, shooty version of this that also has that axe. I'm just saying. But other than that, the main thing is this is a 700 cost raid, ground in space, and the question is, can it compete with the enhanced double Zeta? I mean, that's the big thing. That's the new standard possibly. So is this going to be a 4-star is the other question. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in here. It does have a cool funnel bombing Saikamu weapon. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. But overall, you obviously can tell it has the giant axe. Will that have a heavy attack? Is that comparable to the double Zeta? And yeah, that's going to be the big question, is how does this thing compare to the double Zeta? What skills does it have? Will it have, shock dampener? So yeah, what we saw there is some kind of beam machine gun. I'm guessing that's kind of going to work like the one from the most recent, the Zulu? Something kind of like that. Hopefully that has, that looked like a burst. It could have just been somebody shooting automatic, but burst or automatic, either way, hopefully it has a okay stagger value, because those seem to be an instant stun. There's the big downswing. So they're showing the downswing, and it also has these melee hand blades that it can use as well. So it's kind of like a little punch, 1-2 long range punch. So you get the, the Dryson kind of swing up and swing down, the 1-2 punch, So does that have, which I'm assuming the axe is just a knockdown instantly. The other question is, does this thing have a heavy attack, but can you burst somebody with your 1-2 punch and or the axe or both quick enough to really actually do the rage job fast enough with the enhanced double zeta being a thing? Now, this right here, here's the funnels with the missiles going out. That is a crazy spread. That literally, I think, just missed. Okay, that one actually looks like it hit and stunned with only about 3 missiles hitting, from what I could tell there. So these look pretty ineffective. That second shot, not as bad, but that first shot was very questionable. If 3 is a stun, the question is how much damage do they do? Because they really don't seem that effective. Honestly, I'm really curious to see what they can do on the ground. Hopefully with the ground being a thing, they look like they're kind of shooting down a little bit. So you might get a little bit of an explosion and get some splash damage there. Also, looking at the ammo on the back, these look like they just kind of shoot and go. So either it used 2 at a time, so you have 4 shots, or it uses 4, which I'm only seeing 2 there, and it gets used up. So either you have 2 volleys or you have 4 volleys, looks like. Possibly an ammo-based system here with the funnels, which would be kind of interesting to see if they, how that feels for a funnel system instead of just an overheat system. Overall, though, looks really cool. I know some people that are definitely excited to see this in the game. Again, how does it compare to the enhanced double zeta, and is it going to be a 4-star? Honestly, I kind of hope it's not a 4-star. I mean, it's, maybe it pays the 3-star tax. I can't believe I'm saying that, but maybe it pays the 3-star tax, and we'll see, a shorter list of skills. But this thing's skills are going to have to be pretty awesome, and its damage is going to have to be pretty awesome to compete with the enhanced double zeta. And that's what I'm worried about. Is the enhanced double zeta the new standard, or is that the new standard for a 4-star raid at 700 cost? So we'll just have to wait and see. Either way, definitely a cool suit. I'm probably actually going to spin on it. As a support main, this thing looks pretty cool. I definitely like the axe, and looks like it could be kind of a shooty suit at the same time. And those funnels are either going to be complete garbage or amazing on the ground. We'll have to see. So far, they're looking like they're just barely effective, especially from that first shot in the video, than the full armor Gundams like chest missiles that are garbage. But anyway, moving on though, well, I guess last thing, I really hope this thing's good, because if the enhanced double zeta just completely outshines it, that's going to be a big oof. Also, this thing looks huge, by the way. I guess I didn't mention that. This thing looks completely insane on how big it is. Like, its back end, its like skirt back end is completely off the screen, and legs are off the screen in its counter animation here. And that's the RS Georgia, and it's just super tiny. So I'm really curious to see if this thing has something like shock dampener, because it's going to be probably an easy target, kind of like the double zeta, to hit. So we'll have to see how it gets around that with what skills, and if it's going to have any like low health gimmick or whatever. But anyway, again, kind of back to the same thing I already said. Really curious what kind of skills and damage it has. Moving on though, PVE stuff. We're getting all the missions are going to be updated. So now we're going to have, again, go do your PVE if you haven't got it done. I'll mention it again. Find some help. But anyway, yeah, March on, Warrior Princess of the Great Axe. So yeah, this thing, axe is the ultimate question, and nobody ever responds, probably. Because this thing's axe is huge. Hopefully, it has the damage to back it up once again. But anyway, I kind of was talking to someone earlier about the Shin Matsunaga axe on that Zaku. This thing dwarfs that easy. But anyway, yeah, so you get to play it though, at least. So if you don't get it, if you're not one of the lucky people that gets it, which will probably be my luck, I'm guessing, I'm going to probably try to get to play it through this, which is really cool. Again, I wish they would do this with more suits. It would have been really cool to have this mode as kind of like a tryout mode for new suits that they come out with. Guys, please make that a thing. Like, add suits to the trial mode till the next one comes out, and then you kind of reset with 3. But, just Crazy idea here. But anyway, gonna be cool to try this out. Curious what we see with it. Probably just something kind of recent that's been from Moon, as far as suits that would be associated with the Zaku. But anyway, we have the Survival Lost Project, which kind of might make me shed a tear doing this one, but it looks like we're going to be fighting a bunch of supports. So yeah, this is going to be a little awkward, but yeah, we'll get to play raids and slaughter supports for once, I guess. Actually, I don't think we've had one where we've slaughtered supports. I know we've definitely destroyed generals, maybe a little bit of a mix here and there. Definitely raids from this most recent one. So I guess it's about time. So raids will get to have a lot of fun in this simulation mode, just slaughtering supports left and right. So that one would be kind of cool. Curious to see how easy it is with different raids. Definitely going to be something to check out there and kind of have fun. If you're a melee suit, you definitely get to have a lot more fun this way than the current one where you're actually fighting just raids. But yeah, really curious to see what happens for this. Actually, I think the current one, there's the egg comes out. So you got the Zoc, I guess, to bully in the current one. And then finally, the both of these space bosses. Figured this would be it. I was kind of hoping for something different, but since they did the 2 ground ones, it was kind of obvious they were going to do the 2 space ones next. Hopefully we get something new here down the road. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'm guessing we might have stuff from Unicorn as the one around New Year, and that's going to be oh man, it starts with a K. Kshatriya, is that it? But yeah, the as far as the next evolution of the Queen Mantha, so really cool to see that hopefully around New Year. But for now, we got the 2 space bosses that we fought before. So at this point, probably going to be my go-to is the Super Gundam. And of course, if you have the enhanced double Zeta, probably the best suit to do this with the current state of things. Looks like the enhanced double Zeta is the best for the current 2 bosses. So I would assume same thing in space. Super Gundam, though, definitely kind of a close second with how much damage it does in the current. It is actually one of the ones that is near the top, especially in the groups. That would be kind of my only concern in the solo is, you know, if you get hit too much, you know, it's kind of that speedrun mentality. If you're getting hit too much, you're going to have to restart with the super especially. Anyway, moving on, though, the rest of it that they're talking about is, well, they're implementing it. This week's update, GBO2 Spring Festival 2022 will begin with the Zaku IV kicking it off. Really curious to see. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm being crazy here, which let me know how crazy I am, but I want to remember that we will have something, especially during Golden Week, as another big suit. So I'm really curious if they're doing Moon here. Is there anything else big in Moon that we haven't gotten yet to kind of finish things off, especially around Golden Week? Or are they going to use Golden Week to be like, hey, you know, Unicorn's coming? So that would be kind of interesting. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below what suits you're looking forward to during the Spring Festival 2022 event and what you would like to see around Golden Week. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below as well what you think of the new stuff and the Zaku IV coming and the new PVE stuff. We'll go over the balance patch notes tomorrow when the update hits. Should be a video out on Thursday. So definitely curious to see what gets buffed and or possibly nerfed. I know there's been a lot of people calling for a few suits to get nerfed. One specifically that I like that I hope doesn't get nerfed, but that would be the Super. I don't think it will, because it would be really interesting to see if it does. If it does, that just kind of, I'll go ahead and say it here, shows that we probably should have different balance between space and ground, and they should have different stats in each. Just saying. But anyway, guys, let me know anything and other thoughts you have in the comments down below. Usual stuff in the description as well. Twitch, Twitter, Discord, stuff like that, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. But anyway, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace!